people, it's your girl Adeola. So, guys, this is so embarrassing. I don't even know. Okay, how do I even? What? Let them see the video.
The first thing you look for is what? Your wind direction. It is very, very important. Your wind direction. You always try to attack the fire from the back. Because if you are facing the fire and you squeeze, the fire can jump on you. So you have to go to the back and
oh God, why? Like, why do you guys like to do me like this? By the way, that's not the end of the video. Why did I even interrupt? Because we'll let them see the full video now. My father, Daddy, you did not do well, eh? I know that every now and then equipment would have issues, but my father, the least you could do is ensure that the equipment you were about to use was in great condition and capable of doing what you said it would do. How can you organize a demonstration? You had reporters, you had journalists, you had everybody there, you had a crowd, for God's sake. Come on, fire in wheelbarrow. You could not put out. And you want us to put our faith in the Nigerian fire service. You want us to put our faith in and come on, wheelbarrow fire. My father, you were not able to put out. That the Adeola. Until the end of the video, the fire was still what? Was still burning. Daddy, next time, do better. In fact, Nigerian fire service industry is one of those stories that you really don't want us to get into. But that is not to say that they are not trying, especially in Lagos. Okay, in Lagos, in Abuja, they are trying. The rest of us that are the rest of Nigeria, if you are not in Lagos, you are not in Abuja, you are basically on your own in most of the other states. So they are trying in Abuja and in Lagos, but when you see something like this, it's very, very embarrassing. People have been writing me about this, and because I know it is my job to defend them left and right, but what can I do? When Daddy had a crowd, and he could see that the crowd had their camera out before he started. Daddy, on this one, you are on your own. Don't be upset. So now that I've shared that embarrassing story, I wish that I'm doing a shout out today, just so you guys don't think that it's all embarrassing when it comes to Nigerian stories, because we have some great stories. By the way, if you are looking for great stories coming out of Nigeria, like positive stories of people doing amazing things from Nigeria and from other African countries as well, please follow my brother in Houston, Texas. That is official Fresh Prince. This brother on Instagram is posting every single day like positive stories coming out of Nigeria. So please follow him on Instagram. His Instagram handle is official Fresh Prince. But you know what? I'm actually doing a shout out today, and today's shout out is to a governor that did something that we asked for on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, the governor of Kwara State. That is my father, Mallam AbdulRahman AbdulRazaq. You guys know I've talked several times on this show about the things that the governor of Kwara State is not doing well, so it's only fair to also highlight it when he does well. And no, I did not collect money from anybody. I did not even speak with the governor. So please don't write me, crucify me for highlighting this particular good thing that he did. I'm just always being fair. By the way, that doesn't mean that tomorrow, if he doesn't do well, that I won't come on this show. I will. But now he did something that really caught our attention, and we thought we need to talk about that. So guys, remember a video that I made in October of last year where I featured my father, His Royal Highness King James Oladipo Bremo, the Idera of Idera, who was driving a tour bus in New York to make money, which he was using to develop his own town of Idera in Kwara State. Kabiyesi kẹ́pẹ́ fún wa o. If you are not following him on Instagram, by the way, please follow my father. Well, one of the things that we talked about in that video was the road leading to his town of Idera, and we begged the governor in that video to please look into fixing the road to Idera. Unfortunately, the government of Kwara State is yet to tar the road to his hometown since 2004 that he's been king. I think they just forgot. So Kwara State government, we are begging you, please tar the road to Idera. A lot of people want to go and see what Oba Idera is doing. God bless you, Kwara State government. Ladies and gentlemen, could you believe that the governor of Kwara State saw our video? And guess what? He went to Idera unannounced. He just showed up to verify all the things that we talked about on the show. And according to Kabiyesi, the king of Idera, that's the first time since 1986 that a sitting governor of Kwara State visited Idera. I was like, what? And he was so impressed with Kabiyesi, he was so impressed with the king that 3 days after his visit, he approved the construction of the road to Idera with a budget of more than 800 million naira. Ooh! And of course, the road commenced in April of this year. So it's not completely done yet, but I waited for them to at least get through Idera and its neighboring towns or villages, and they are now continuing to other towns as well. Do you know how happy this makes me feel, guys? Because, you know, it's not just Idera's road that the governor is fixing. They actually went through Owode of Faro, Afin, Ikosin, Idera, and Alabe, and they are presently working on Oboile to Osin Road. I'm sorry if I mispronounce the name of your hometown. I beg, no vex. Mr. Governor, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I know that it is the responsibility of the government to do these things. It is the people's right to have good roads, water, and electricity. You know, living in America, I would not see this as a big deal at all. I will not thank anybody. How many of you thank anybody, those of you living in America, you know, for fixing your roads? Because when you pay your taxes, you expect good roads. It is expected. It is your fundamental human right. But guess what? Kabiyesi told me that for a very long time, the roads to his hometown was awarded by one of the previous governors. And when nothing happened, he went to complain at the government's office. He's like, the road was awarded, but it's not done. But guess what? They told him that according to their record, the road had been completed and commissioned. So it was done on paper, but not in reality. He said somebody up there took the money meant to fix the road to his hometown and embezzled it. And he told me that there was nothing he could do. And that's why I really want to thank the governor of Kwara State for making sure that this road is not just done on paper, but in reality. And I hope that he will continue to other towns and villages in all of Kwara State, even if that's the main thing that he would be remembered for. If the governor of Kwara State can do this in all the local government areas of his state, Your Excellency, you would rise a legacy for yourself. I know that elections are coming, and I know that the governor would like to be re-elected. But honestly, if you can please fix the roads to other parts of your state, whether you win re-election or not, people will always remember this. Kwara State people, you see as I'm begging the governor on your behalf. So please, if he does more roads, please let me know so that we can do what's talk about it. But I'm so grateful to him because this is going to make life easier for hundreds of thousands of people in that part of Kwara State. People can now transfer goods easily, they can commute better to work, and then they can live outside the city. Also, the governor, after visiting the king, invited him to Dubai for the World Investment Summit in March of this year as one of the delegates from Kwara State. And again, Kabiyesi said that this has never happened, to have a king from Idera be a delegate at this World Summit in Dubai. So I'm really giving you guys all these updates. First of all, so you know that the king of Idera, Kabiyesi, has continued to impact his community positively. Because of him, now they have this road. And that's why I said, please follow him on Instagram, because that's where you can communicate with him. And he's uploading things. If you didn't see the first video I made about him, by the way, where we highlighted some of the amazing things he's doing in his community, the link will be in the description below. And the second reason I made this video is to thank the governor for not just watching the previous video that we made, but going all the way to Idera himself to verify things, and for doing what we asked for in that video. And you guys know that I've asked him for other things as well in other videos that I made on behalf of Kwara State people. You know, we are still hopeful, and maybe he's just taking his time, you know. So before I leave this story, my family and I were in Cincinnati in April of this year for the wedding of a prince, guys. That is one of Kabiyesi's sons, Dr. Joel Olanshile Burema, and his beautiful wife, Tabitha Ifeoluwa Olatoyan Burema. I've been wanting to tell you guys about this trip and the wedding of Kabiyesi's son and all that, but I thought I would wait for the road construction to be well on the way before talking about it. It was a beautiful wedding, guys. The bride and groom were so happy. They looked gorgeous and so in love. And people said so many great things about both the bride and the groom. We were all like crying. Guys, congratulations to you. We're so happy for you. I met so many amazing people that the people that I didn't know are watching my show. It was wonderful to meet every single one of you. Thank you for making us feel welcomed. And I got to spend time with my Kentucky family, the Ajagbes, the Adeyinkas, the Adeyemins, everybody that came. Oh, sure, we had a great time. We were throwing it down. We had a great time eating Nigerian food, from asaro to jollof rice, you know. And of course, Miss Zion was the star at the event, as in people were so excited to meet Zion. She had a great time, especially with Miss Sinopa Brewer, this beautiful Nigerian lady. She carried her all night. Congratulations, by the way, on your graduation, Miss Sinopa. We are so proud of you. Now, if you are looking for an MC, I can't tell you all of this without telling you about this MC that performed at the wedding. I mean, if you're looking for a good MC for your wedding reception, that is what I'm talking about. Make sure that you contact my father. That is Mr. Valentine Olaseyinde. Ooh, father, the man is in Maryland. Guys, we laughed so hard all night. This man was cracking our ribs. So if you have an event coming up, you need an MC, this is his Instagram handle. He's really good. Make sure that you contact him on there. And if you're looking for an MC for your wedding engagement ceremony, Alaga Idiro and Alaga Ijoko, you guys know I've talked about this several times on my show. Call my mother, Arike Akomolede Iyagold in Dallas, Texas. Guys, this woman is too good. I hope that she will be able to fit you in. She has a very tight schedule. Well, once again, congratulations to this couple. Wishing you guys a happy married life. And congratulations to the people of Idera for finally having their road fixed. Idera people, I rejoice with you. My spirit rejoices with you. All right, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button and the bell button. Until next time, I'm going to see you all later. Peace out.